Hey guys, we're going to be looking at the Peacock War Boss battle today. It's a 10 hero battle boss. She is a magical attacker, so theoretically you want some sort of physical attacker to get the most out of it. I don't have that kind of team. What I have is I say an okay team and more of a magical team. So we did 144 million damages. Let's go and look at see what the hero we use. So I can tell you straight up, the tank that we're going to use in this case is Pangu. He is a physical defender tank, but I gave him a little bit more magical defense, so that way he can he's a little bit more useful overall. And I would say in the 10 hero world boss battle, and the reason is I use Yaoji, I would say it, that in conjunction with him because she gives him a little bit more of a defense boost and he's also one of the things that he's good for. He's able to paralyze the war boss for 5 seconds every time he uses his ability. So that makes her stop attacking, which allows your hero to basically heal him, give him defense or whatever the buff that he needs. Um, let's see. Tang Dao is the hero that we can use in this case for energy generation. You can use other heroes too. I forget her name, but she's a regular hero. You can use her. I've seen people use her and him together to get the most energy out of it. With this kind of battle, you do want a lot of energy generation in order to use to maximize the amount of damages and the buff that you can give. Heal in this case, we have Li Gong, Atalanta, and Drozo. Atalanta, we're not going to use any of her abilities at all. She's just basically a bystander, and her Wind Awakening allows her to heal the weakest hero or the hero with the lowest health, a 15k HP for every critical hit she does. So you want to ruin her up with a lot of crit chance and also attack speed. Li Gong is just straight up attack speed. You want to give him a lot of attack speed as much as possible. I even put Raptor troops on him to give him the most speed because every time he hits, that's when he heals the weakest allies by 30k health. Drozo, same thing. Pretty much you want to give him a lot of attack speed because he every time he hits, he also heals. And keep in mind, not all our heroes here are 5-star. Drozo is 3-star. Rhea is 3 stars. Let's see, Li Gong is 3 stars. Jiaoji, she is 3 stars as well. Yes, we'll definitely do more damage if they are at 5-star. Not all of them are probably ruined, in my opinion. They are just okay to get by. Moira, she's decently ruined. Same with Kumbo. They both, I say, are very. Pretty much, I'm not gonna mess too much around with their runes unless I have extra goals and the different rune that comes out that's better. Kumbo, he has Golden Budo Troop on him, which allows him to do more damage, but they are only at 4 stars as well. Moira's Golden Budo Troop on her, and they are at 5 stars. So soon when we get the Golden Budo Troop on Kumbo to 5-star, we will be doing a little bit more damage. If you don't have Golden Budo, put Raptors. They work just as good, or as some argue, a little bit less as good as Budo, but it's just everybody has different opinion, and it's also just depending on how what you have to use anyway. So let me see. And we use Zaratos. He is basically there to kind of debuff and help the team a little bit so we can do a little bit more damage. And I give him basically Dryad's Bow Maidens. I think that's what they call. They basically give him, those troops gives him more energy generation. Same thing with Jiaoji, I give her that too, to generate a little bit more energy. Rhea, I give her the Sirens to basically improves her, basically those fish, mermaids basically, they give her a little bit of attack speed. And she can help. The reason I do that because I want her to attack a little bit quick, because every time X amount of attack, she will debuff, not debuff, but remove some of the debuffs that other heroes might have on you. But she's more useful. That's more useful in particular in PvP. But in this case, she's okay. So in the future, what I would like to do is rerun Tang Dao to make him more efficient. Right now, he's okay. He does a little bit more than 100% crit chance, which is we don't need that. We need maybe around 85, 90% around there. So in the future, I'm gonna re-rune him and get him down to maybe 90% crits and give him more attack speed um, to maximize his abilities. And Yao Ji can she can actually do decent damage, but I need the runes for her. I don't have the runes for her, so I'm just not gonna mess around too much. And she's only at 3-star either, so we're not really gonna maximize our potential until we can get some of these hero level up some more. But that's gonna be costly, and I got other heroes I wanna work on. So she's probably gonna be staying at 3-star for a while. Same thing with Li Gong, same thing with Rhea. I don't want to see myself getting them up to 5 stars unless something crazy incredible happening. Um, Primal skill wise, I have unlocked Primal for Moria, Kumbu, Pengu, Ligong. I think I did. I don't have his Primal because he needs to be 5 stars to Primal, but I unlocked his leadership, which doesn't even apply in this case. But and let me see who else I did Primal. I think that's it. No other heroes I did. It's kind of expensive, so. But anyway, we were able to manage to to continually to hit the world boss for about 4 minutes straight, and then after sometime a little bit after 4 minutes, Pengu dies, and then that's when everything will start coming down. I think we almost went the full 5 minutes in this case, and that's one of the keys to basically do a lot of damage. Is you want to be able to survive as long as possible, so you can hit as do as much damage as possible. Um, as you can see, one thing is that the world boss here, she will increase defense on her little eggs or something, whatever you call them, which I need a hero to remove that. And I think the next time I might try something else with Jaguar, that one of the Raptors hero. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's almost only at 3 star. I I might can try use him to kind of debug, remove all those buffs for those the eggs, so we can actually hit harder. Now, other team that I have seen people start using on her are more of a physical attack team, which is great. Those actually do more damage than my team because these are magical. They high magical defense, but that means they're weaker in physical defense. So Iron Dragon is a great physical artillery DPS hero, and the supporting hero you're mainly gonna use almost the same. Li Gong is probably gonna be there. Zeratos, Yaoji, I'll keep Pengu same. Um, and then of course Energy, Rhea, Tang Dao. Basically, those heroes mainly be the same. You're just gonna change out some of your DPS hero. You might can add one or two more physical supporting heroes, um, and that will maximize your damage here. Not everybody will have the same hero as I do, so if you like to say you don't have Pengu, go ahead and use like Yuki or Agalor. They are very good at magical defense. And let's see. Um, Let me go ahead and pause this because there's no point in watching the whole thing. We're just gonna go ahead and leave. We're gonna go into the heroes places here, so you can use her or him. Both of them are great for magical defense. And Hector is actually a really good rare hero for magical defense as well. You just have to give him a ton of magical defense runes, so that way he can live for much longer. Um, you can I see people use him as well as a part of a physical team. I don't have room for him, so I took him out. I found that with him in there doesn't do as much damage for my group, but you can definitely put him in with your physical. You have a physical attacking team. Put him in there. That will be useful. Let's see. If you don't have, let's say, Drozo for healing, you can use Rex. He's good at healing too. Atalanta is great at healing as well with her wind. Sybil, she can definitely give you a lot of energy generation as well. I don't have proper rune on her, nor do I have the troops for her, so that's why I don't use her. But I've seen people use her in conjunction with Tang Dao to get the most energy as possible for your whole entire team, which is great. But I don't know if I'm going to go that route just yet unless I have her rune properly. And then here is the one that I was talking about earlier. He can remove debuff, he can debuff, remove the buffs from other hero as well. So you can might use him to test. I think that's what I'm gonna do next is use him to test out the world boss to see if we can remove some of those buffs, and so that way we can hit more. But anyway, um, let me see if there's anything else. He is a good one too. If you want to use a physical attacking team, he can help your team tremendously. So I would definitely recommend looking into him. And if you're planning to build your team that way, Iron Dragon is awesome. Unfortunately, he's only at 3 stars. I don't have the truth for him. I don't have the room for him. I don't got nothing for him. The only thing we have is his ability to the max. He's probably gonna be something I'm gonna be looking into build in the future when I have more goals. So right now I only have like a couple 100K of gold, which is really sad. And I got other heroes I have to work on as well to get them up there. So he's gonna be something that I might be worked on next, but we'll see how that goes. But I think that is about it, guys. I don't think I have anything else to say. If you have any questions, um, leave them in the comments below. The order you can, if you want to go back and replay the video, you can see the order I used to for the hero uses the ability. I find that's a little bit more effective if they go in certain orders. Of course, I like to have the hero that can give the most energy gen to start first. So once they start off, they give you a lot of energy generation for the rest of your team to use. So that's to me is pretty important. Pengu usually and for this case I would have him use his ability next because he can stun the boss, paralyze them for 5 seconds, and then you can use Li Gong to heal, buff, basically the rest of your buff or debuff hero, whatever the case you have. Use them first, and then after that, I'll start using abilities for my DPS heroes, such as Moria and Kumbu in this case. So, and then if I'll use Dronzo to heal every now and then. I don't use his healing that often, especially beginning. You don't need to. You only need one healer for the first 2-3 minutes of the fight. You just really need one healer. After that, you're gonna. I find that if you have two healers, it will help your tank stay alive a lot longer than normal. So, anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. In the future, when I tweaked it and I'll do a little bit better damage in overall, I will make another video to keep you guys updated. Other than that, at the moment, we're just gonna leave it as is, and you can ask any question if you like. Thanks for watching. See ya.